Hey everyone, my name is Matt and welcome back to the channel. On today's video, I'm going to be doing my first ever master set video featuring the set that started it all, base set. Let's jump right into it. So welcome back guys. Like I said, I'll be doing my first ever master set on the channel, showing you guys my base set. This entire binder actually has base through Team Rocket in it. So pretty good binder, pretty big binder. It's got Z folio. I'll just rip right into this, open it up. But as you can see, it's one of the 12 pocket binders, which is actually one of my favorites. I love these binders. So all my actually I have all of my sets in these binders, so definitely enjoy these. But yeah, we're gonna jump right into it. This is the base set, as you guys know, 1999, first set to come out in English for these cards. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go through and yeah, just really show them off. Hopefully the quality is good. I know this isn't exactly the most ideal setup for this, but yeah, I'm gonna go through all of these cards and yeah, we're just gonna check out base set. But first card in the set, really nice Alakazam, as you can see. One of my favorite arts. I think this was actually one of the first cards I ever picked up when trying to complete base set. I know a lot of you guys know, but when I was first starting out, I didn't really know what I wanted to jump into with collecting. I was ripping a lot of modern, but eventually I realized that I wanted to jump back into my childhood and get the cards that either I did have or finish up the sets that I never was really able to as a kid. So really this is kind of the primary focus on my collecting is master sets. I'm trying to pull off the impossible and get basically master sets from every set ever created. That's going to take quite a long time, quite a lot of money. But yeah, we enjoy it as we go. But Hitmonchan, I think, was in that list with the Alakazam as one of the first cards I did ever get to get jumping back into vintage, back into the master sets. But I'll kind of go in order. As you can see, the Alakazam, we have one of the big three Blastoise. This one, unfortunately, isn't in the best condition. I'd put it at a little worse than light played. Obviously, the back is pretty rough. Not too many issues. There's a little dent up at the top. Try and get this as clear as we can see it, but obviously Blastoise, one of the more iconic cards from base set of all time. Then you get Chansey, which in first edition Shadowless, I think there's only 8 PSA 10s ever. So it's actually one of the more expensive cards, again, in first edition Shadowless, which I don't have any first editions or Shadowless in this binder. I do have some, but I didn't put them in the binder here. As you guys can see next, the big guy, Charizard, the most iconic card in Pokemon TCG history. This one, funny story with this, was the last card I needed to finish the set. When I got it in the mail, it came in just a plain envelope and not even a top loader. So I'm actually shocked that it made it through to me in decent condition. Got it for a good deal because of the issue with the shipping. The guy refunded me basically half off, and I think I got that for probably a little over $100. But that was quite a steal, especially for the condition. I'd say that's pretty much near mint. Jumping into the Clefairy. Few scratches on the holo, but such a beautiful card. Again, these are all very nostalgic. One of those guys is obviously Gyarados. Who doesn't love this Gyarados card? But yeah, a main focus for me wasn't primarily the condition at first. Probably up until the few later sets, like I'd say Gym Challenge, Gym Heroes, into the Neo sets, I definitely started kind of getting a little bit more towards the light played, near mint condition. Tried, picking out more cards that were in a little bit better condition, even though they are just going into the binder. Yeah, going forward, I'm pretty much near mint or light played or bust. The Machamp, as a lot of you know, it shows first edition, but every Machamp was a first edition except for, I know there was the Shadowless first edition. I don't remember if it's in the set. For some reason, I want to say this isn't in the set that you can pull. I could be mistaken. I don't know why I'm blanking on this, but I know the Machamp first editions always come like that. Magneton, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is pretty scratched up on that. But again, another nice card, Magneton Holo. One of my favorites is this Mewtwo. Pretty decent. I made sure I think I got this one in pretty good condition. Let's check the back. Yeah, back's not too bad. Again, light played on a lot of these. But I love that Mewtwo card. Getting into the Nidoking. I know the one I have in base 2 has a fat swirl on it. I know the holo prints are different after base set. And I think the original 3 sets, base, jungle, and fossil, they get the different holo patterns on the rest of the sets going there. There's a Ninetales, I believe it's a Black Flame misprint. This one is not one of those, but I know there is an error Ninetales card. But yeah, who doesn't like Ninetales either? But again, I love these 12 pocket binders. You can get the majority of the holos on one page from those older sets. As we jump back into this, let's Poliwrath out of here to show. This little Poliwrath, again, not the greatest condition. You guys can see the whitening up top. Raichu. Yeah, I can't remember as a kid. Unfortunately, I was a clown and ended up throwing out my Pokemon cards. And I can never remember what I actually had. So again, when I jumped back in, I instantly wanted to get all the cards that I either had or hadn't collected. Huge nostalgia factor there, obviously. And Venusaur, the last of the big 3. Again, not terrible condition, but not the greatest. And then the last holo in the set is, of course, that Zapdos. Very nice card. I was a big Zapdos fan as a kid. And then I won't go through all of them. I won't pull all of them out, but then you have the non-holo rares, Beedrill, Dragonair, which was, again, a very nostalgic card for me as a kid. Loved that card. Always thought that could have been a holo, which would have been cool. Dugtrio, Electabuzz, Electrode, which there is an error of this same art in first edition Jungle. They misprinted and put out this art instead of the Jungle art in non-holo form, which I don't have, but I'll probably pick one of those up eventually. Pidgeotto, Arcanine, Charmeleon. Now we're getting into the uncommons. Dugong, Dratini, Farfetch'd, Growlithe, Haunter, Ivysaur, Jinx, Kadabra, Kakuna, Machoke, Magikarp, and Magmar. Flip this back over. Nidorino, Poliwhirl, Porygon, Eradicate, Seal, Warturtle, Abra. Then we get into the starting 3. Actually, yeah, starting 3. We got Bulbasaur down here. Take this one out. Who doesn't like the original Bulbasaur art, right? Such a cool card. Just obviously remember having a million of these stacked behind the same card in the same binder. obviously helping keep the condition real nice. Not. Charmander, classic Charmander. Just such a nostalgic card looking through all these. Diglett, Doduo, Drowsy, into Ghastly, Koffing, Machop, Magnemite. Shout out my boy Paul. The greatest artwork of all time, obviously. Our boy Metapod. Nidoran, Onyx, Pidgey, and unfortunately I don't have the Red Cheeks Pikachu Error, but I will pick one of those up eventually. Classic Pikachu. Poliwag, Ponyta. Then we're closing it out pretty quick here with Rattata. Sandshrew, again, another one of the OG3 starters. Squirtle, obviously I was a Charmander guy. What was your favorite starter from the original 3? Blastoise, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle. What was your favorite of the 3? Starmie, Staryu, Tangela, Voltorb, Vulpix, Weedle, and then we got the trainer cards here. Clefairy Doll, Computer Search, De-Evolution Spray, Imposter, Professor's Oak, Item Finder, Lass, and Pokemon Breeder. And then we still have 3 more trainer non-holo rares. Pokemon Trader, Scoop Up, and Super Energy Removal. I mean, who didn't love ripping into base set packs and pulling a non-holo trainer as their rare, right? Defender, Energy Retrieval, Full Heal, Maintenance, Plus Power. Last page is Pokemon Center, Pokemon Flute, Pokedex. Shout out the Pokedex Chronicles. Here we are. Professor Oak, Revive, Super Potion, Bill, Energy Removal, Gust of Wind, Potion, Switch, Double Colorless Energy, and then obviously over here all the energy: Fighting, Fire, Leaf, Electric, Psychic, and Water. And then right after that will be our next Master Set video for Jungle. But yeah, like I said, this set is extremely nostalgic, obviously being the first set of all time. Got the classic cards, the big 3, the Mewtwo, Chansey. But yeah, again, this is the main focus of my collecting nowadays, is completing master sets. I'm definitely going to be showing them all off in the next couple of weeks. I'll probably end up doing maybe one every 2 to 3 weeks. But yeah, I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed jumping down the time travel down to back to 1999, and I appreciate it. As always, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, put a comment down below. Again, what is your favorite starter from the original 151 Pokemon? And we'll see you on the next one.